Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Fizz, and it is finally time to present to you guys Fjord. Fjord is finally here, and for this first video, we're going to be going over everything you need to know about the Fjordhawk first, because I feel like this is going to be a sleeper kind of creature, because I know a lot of people aren't very excited, but this is actually truly really good for beginning game until end game. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and let's start going over everything about the Fjordhawk. Now, the Fjordhawk is a pretty interesting and actually simple creature. For one, its main feature is to retrieve your dead luggage from dying. This is the main feature of this bird. This is why you want to get this guy early. Now, the benefits of taming a low level one versus a high level one. Obviously, the lower level one you can tame quicker without needing to worry about taming effectiveness and stuff, and you can have an early kind of gravestone mechanic to get your stuff back when you die. The benefits of having a higher one, this relates to PvP and also PvE, is that it has a more higher value for health, so that way it cannot get one shot by gigas, and also in PvP it cannot get one shot by people after you've died, right? So think about it as the lower level one is very good for early game, and if you want to get a better and higher value one so it doesn't die as quickly in the later game, that's kind of where you want to get, is some better levels. Now, the two places I found that it's pretty common for spawn region is Vardiland and this general region right here where you have the dwarven waterfall statue, and right here in this crevice, that's kind of where I've been finding them, and also in the Snaerheimr Mountains, sorry if I butchered that, but anyways, in this general massive area, this is where is more likely to find them, so I recommend going there. GPS coords are there, and also cheat SPIs in the description down below. Now, the Fjordhawk taming is pretty damn simple. So if you are in the beginning game of taming, you can actually use wild creatures, and this taming effectiveness is based off the drag weight size. So if you don't know what that means, basically there's a big chart online, I'll link it in the description down below. Basically all these creatures are valued on their drag weight for how heavy they are for like boss arenas, teleporting, and stuff like that. And the list that I have tested, as you can see right now on the screen, is it's pretty interesting. If you had you can use these are wild and your own tame creatures, by the way. You can use these for taming. So if you had any Titanosaurs laying around, you could give it to them and it'll tame it at 34%, or an Ice Titan, which is around 36.6% taming effectiveness, which is pretty cool. And as you can see on the drag weights sheet, every single creature is there, so if you want to calculate how many creatures you're going to need for whatever creature you're going to use for trying to taming, be my guest. But these are the ones I had much more successful for taming it. So, and with that information, that means it would take around 35 Rexes or 17 Megachelons to tame one 150 Fjordhawk at one time's taming. Now, I briefly discussed about the effectiveness of the Fjordhawk, and it obviously has a bunch of other different abilities and stuff, but the main focus is to retrieve your corpse, your dead items after you've died. Now, in PvP, you can net this after you've killed your opponent that has one on this, so that way you cannot fly away. In PvE, it does have also an invulnerability to an extent. Also, PvP does have it as well to an extent. But if you want this guy to 100% always live after you have died, just get higher values with health, because then they have, after the invulnerability is over, they'll be able to fly when you respawn back at your bed to be able to bring you your stuff back. Other things the Fjordhawk can do is when it's on your shoulder, you can actually see dead creatures just like a wolf. You can see a plus sign around you, and then you can also see bag icons, which is a little skull, black little skull thing, and you can actually send your Fjordhawk after that bag to retrieve it and bring it back to you. Pretty damn cool in my opinion. You can also use the bird to fast travel with your entire inventory. So you just need to go from one bed to another, make sure you have your bird on your shoulder, and bada bing, bada boom, you can transfer your stuff across the map. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. Appreciate it if you shared this video out. It took a long time to actually make. contrary to it being released first for Fjord. Yes, I'm part of the trailer team, so I've had this for a couple months at this point. Top right will be all the other videos. Next video should probably be coming out roughly within 1 hour. And also, if you want to check out the mod list for our new season, also in the description down below and in the top right. But anyways, my name is Fizz. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys on the next one.